I would like to show now a second functionality of the Microglia Morphometry plugin. Let's say we have already segmented cells. It can also measure some morphometrical features here. So to demonstrate it, I will download sample data. So this is the raw intensity images. And then I will download the corresponding label masks where the cells have been segmented. So let's just have a look at this. These are the label mask images with the segmented cells. And here are the intensity images. So you see in all three frames we have the cells. Now to measure the morphometry, we can say measure Microglia morphometry, and the input is simply these two files. So the first one is the intensity image, and the second one is the label mask with the segmentation, and this is where I want to have my output. Let's just put it on the desktop. Okay, and I say OK, and then the plugin will on its own do some measurements and create the results. So what are those results? Let's have a look. So these were three image files. Actually, that one we already had before. Here is an image with the skeletons of the cells. So we thought this is useful for microglia because of this really branched morphology to measure, for example, the length of the skeleton, the number of branches, and so on. And then here we have 2 points per cell. And to explain that, I also need the intensity image. So we found it also useful to measure where is, after some blurring, the brightest point in the cell. That would be here, because that's very likely the position of the cell soma. And we also measured the centroid, so of the cell. And we thought maybe it's a useful feature to see if they coincide, like in that cell, which would be a cell that's actually relatively round. Whereas here we have a cell that's sort of asymmetrically elongated, and then there is a certain distance. So there are many features measured. They can be all found in this table. And I will not go through all of them now, because in fact they are explained in the publication and even on the homepage here. So for each of the, for example, skeleton features and other features, there's an explanation. Thank you very much for listening and watching.